How is it to study at the Politecnico of Milan and in Italy?
I can tell you something about the university in general, and then maybe Nico can explain more about the aerospace field in particular. So at Politecnico di Milano, you have a bachelor degree that lasts around 3 years and a master's degree that lasts 2 years. The bachelor is done in Italian and the master's is done in English. Taxes depend on your income, so it can be as low from a few €100 to a few thousand, no more than 4,000 anyway. And living expenses, Milan is one of the most expensive cities in Italy, but is still livable. We have two exam sessions, one in winter during January and February, and one in summer during June and July. And you have these exams that are not very standardized, but you have a written test and probably most of the times an oral test. And during the bachelor, you don't do as many projects as someone would wish to do. During the masters, you can do many more projects.
For what concerns aerospace field and maybe also laboratories or labs things. So aerospace starts with a really theoretical basis. And for the first and second year especially, you have subjects that are maybe general and theoretical. So you start doing things that are really on aerospace engineering from the third year, and the labs are especially at the master's degree. But the good thing about Politecnico is that the student associations are growing in a fast way. We are always present for people from the first year of bachelor to the last year of masters. Also, there are also many other associations like those that build cars, motorbikes, boats, hydrogen boats, and also people that have maybe passion for calculation or programming. They have also a pair of associations. So we try to go and work with them, and we have a nice time also with this kind of thing, and not only during lessons and exams.
You have a lot of theoretical study, but being in an association such as Skyward or the others that Nico mentioned can really make your university experience much better, because you get to meet a lot more people and work on practical projects that you wouldn't have a chance to do otherwise.
How do other students think of what you do in Skyward?
They think of us a bit as crazy people, maybe, because as I said, there is a lot of theoretical study to do during Politecnico, and making a rocket, of course, takes a lot of time. So it's kind of hard to balance the two things. But I don't know, it gives you that thing that makes you different from everybody else, from everybody that's just studying there. And as I said, it enriches your university experience. So many students like us. We have just had a recruitment, and especially from aerospace engineering, they want to join us and they want to be part of the project, but it takes a lot of time. So if you're really focused on studying, some people are not so convinced, but the people who are, and that's the important thing, are very motivated, and they really like being in Skyward, and they work really hard to be there.
Have you any advice for a student which wants to prepare to join your university?
Yes, many. For example, at the start, you should try your test to get into Politecnico at the fourth year of high school. So not the last, but the year before your last year, since it's easier to get in, because the one who tried at the last year of high school have a sort of graded list in which the ones that have a higher scoring get in. So this is the first thing. Then I suggest not to expect something very practical at the start, So it's very a study hard situation when we just take books, study, make exercises, and be ready for the exams. And I suggest, in order to have a very, very full and complete experience at Politecnico, to join a student association, because it is the best way to get into the job market, to learn new things about the real life job market. When you don't have a very practical basis, I think you have something less that people that push themselves through something that is more and more practical or more innovative.